Hi, welcome. Cell membrane is our today's topic, also known as the plasma membrane. Learning outcomes. Composition, structure, unit, membrane model, fluid mosaic model, role of different molecules, transport mechanism across plasma membrane. With the test your skill. Number 1. Introduction. Cell membrane is outermost boundary of the animal cell, while covered by cell wall in the plant cell. Plasma membrane is about 7 nanometer thick. Number 2. Composition. Chemically composed of proteins 60 to 80%, lipids 20 to 40%, small amount of carbohydrates in the form of glycolipids and glycoproteins. Number 3. Unit membrane model. According to this model is presented by J. David Robert in 1959. Cell membrane is composed of lipid bilayer sandwiched between inner and outer layer of protein. 4. Fluid mosaic model presented by S. J. Singer and G. L. Nicholson in 1972. The fluid mosaic model is a model that describes the structure of the plasma membrane. According to this model, plasma membrane is composed of a phospholipid bilayer with embedded proteins. The proteins are not continuous and are not confined to the surface of the membrane but are embedded within the phospholipids bilayer. The proteins can be either integral, embedded within the membrane, or peripheral, attached to the surface of the membrane. The fluid mosaic model suggests that the components of a membrane, such as proteins or glycolipids, form a mobile mosaic in the fluid-like environment created by a sea of phospholipids. Number 5. Transport of materials. Endocytosis. Process of bringing substances into the cell by engulfing them. Types include phagocytosis, ingesting solid particles, pinocytosis, absorbing fluid and dissolved solutes, and receptor mediated endocytosis. Selective uptake of specific molecules. Exocytosis. Exocytosis is a cellular process by which material are transported from the interior of cell to the outside through the plasma membrane. It is an essential mechanism for various physiological functions, including the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and the secretions of cellular waste. Mechanism of transport. The transport of materials across the plasma membrane is a fundamental process for maintaining cellular function and homeostasis. There are two main mechanisms involved in transporting materials across the plasma membrane: passive transport and active transport. Comparison between active and passive transport. Diffusion and osmosis. Movement of solute molecules from higher concentration to the lower concentration is called diffusion. Example: movement of gases. Movement of matter molecules across the membrane from higher water potential to lower water potential is called osmosis. Facilitated diffusion. It is a type of carrier mediated transport in which molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration with the help of carrier protein. Test yourself. You have just 10 seconds for solving one MCQs. Let's start. Which of the following is characteristics of the plasma membrane? A. It is a rigid structure. B. It is a permeable to all substances. C. It is composed of a single layer of phospholipids. D. It regulates the movement of substances into and out of the cell. Correct answer is D. It regulates the movement of substances into and out of the cell. The plasma membrane is primarily composed of A. Carbohydrates, B. Proteins, C. Nucleic acids, D. Phospholipids. The correct answer is D. Phospholipids. The fluid mosaic model describes the plasma membrane as a solid and rigid structure, B. A dynamic and fluid structure, C. A rigid structure with fixed components, D. A mosaic of carbohydrates and lipids. The correct answer is B. A dynamic and fluid structure. The movement of substances from an area of high concentration to an area of lower concentration across the plasma membrane without the expenditure of energy is called A. Osmosis, B. First-stage diffusion, C. Active transport, D. Passive transport. The correct answer is D. Passive transport. Which of the following is not a function of the plasma membrane? A. Cell signaling, B. Cellular respiration, C. Selective transport, D. Cell recognition. The correct answer is B. Cellular respiration. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel and follow us on Facebook page.